Here's one of them. Confirm it, Fenil.
Okay. Ancient weapons, their structure and principles. Yes, this is one of the stolen documents.
Ancient weapons? Those guys said something about that too, right? Wait, were they here to...
And these traces? What used to be here?
As I remember, the ancient weapons stood here.
Then is that what General Rockbine stole?
Seems so. We shouldn't have been careless just because it was broken and had no power source.
Yeah? Well, hindsight is 20/20. According to the General's papers, these guys found a way to power it. And they found a way to repair it as well. So they went ahead and stole the thing. I guess we don't have much time.
We should return and report the situation at once.
You know, come to think of it, that's right. But if they already have the weapon, why were those soldiers still here?
I see.
Come on, let's get going. I've got to go tell my dad that the Naylorns are planning a rebellion.
Ah, and by the way, why don't you make the report? You need the practice. Don't worry, I'll help you through it. Just don't say anything so outlandish that I can't save you.
Come in.
I've returned with the others.
Sooner than I expected.
What we found couldn't wait. We had to tell you at once. Go.
Rockbine's papers?
They say the ancient weapon has already been taken.
So they've got an ancient weapon to go up against our admonisher. Too bad for them it's a pile of junk.
About that, they seem to have found a way to fix it.
Excuse me. I heard from Cryas that General Rockbine is plotting something using an ancient weapon?
To combat the admonisher, yes. Who's their first target? Grangale or us for getting in the way of their retaliation?
I assume the admonisher will be the first target. But that's not the only problem. If General Rockbine has such a weapon, Grangale will insist on mobilizing against it. They're already spoiling for a fight. This is the perfect excuse.
Ceriltia and the Commonwealth will be next. The détente that we spent 20 years building will be ruined.
Correct. This will be tricky for a while. Good work. We'll have a new mission for you soon. Rest well until then.
Thank you, sir.
Melvina, get some rest for your next mission.
Yes, sir. Remember, show your ID to rest at the barracks. Rest well until you're summoned again. That could be at any time, so be prepared and don't leave town. What are you and Corin up to?
It's Fenil. She shut herself in her lab.
That's the way she is. Just leave her alone for now.
Oh, yeah, Melvina! I wanted to ask you something. Those myth thingies you talked about, do you need to know that stuff to join the PMB?
No, I just happen to know them already. Yes, they're a hobby of mine. Many myths have a grain of historical truth to them. If you study them, You might discover what that truth is.
What truth are you looking for exactly?
It's personal. Sorry.
Oh.
Hello.
Hey, what are you doing? You've got the day off, right? Let's go do something.
Well, I think I'll pass. I'd rather stay here like this.
Ugh, I've been here a month, and all Tennille ever does is shut herself inside her lab.
Reason? Promise not to laugh? I'm very clumsy when it comes to conversation. I'm fine if there's something to talk about, but I can't start a conversation myself. Then people get mad, and I get even more tongue-tied because I'm scared.
What? But you talk to me all the time.
Oh, well, Corin is just a fairy, so...
What the? That's anti-fairyism!
Oh, I would never! I mean, my curiosity helped overcome my fear. More confident. I do tend to give up before I even try. Right. I need to do better. I feel better already, talking like this. Thank you for the advice.
Caius, what's up?
With me? Well, I'm getting ready for tomorrow's peace talks. I just got back from a mission, too. No rest for the wicked. But it's no use whining. We've always been undermanned. Probably not. Dad thinks the PMB should stay at a manageable size.
Come on, let's stop bothering Caius and go somewhere else.
Excuse me, please, wake up! I'll be in the lobby, so please hurry.
I can't wait any longer. I'll be at the assembly hall.
He's finally here, you slowpoke.
We're in a lot of trouble. The Grangalians found out that General Rockvine stole an ancient weapon. I'm sorry, I don't know who told them. But I don't think it was a leak from the PMB, so it was probably their own intel. Let's hurry to the council hall. Miss Melvina is waiting for us.
I just can't believe General Rockbine would do such a thing. Are your sources sure of this? As I said before, my sources are absolutely certain. But why don't we ask Lord Seldus? Surely he can clear this all up.
It's true. My men have confirmed that General Rockbine has the weapon.
You see? Now maybe you'll believe me.
Lieutenant General, sir! The weapon has been spotted on Mount Nostel's peak!
What? Things keep getting worse, don't they?
We've also confirmed that the weapon is being aimed at the Admonisher!
They'll likely invade Grangale after destroying the Admonisher. We'll have to take the necessary precautions, Lord Seldus. Any objections?
Don't be hasty, Lieutenant General. They haven't destroyed the Admonisher yet.
Once they do, it'll be too late. Or are you saying the PMB will clean up its own mess? They did steal the weapon from a PMB site, after all. That violates the agreement. Nobody could complain if you acted in the interests of maintaining the peace.
All right, we'll take them down before they can fire at the Admonisher.
Isaac?
Why hesitate? You remember our pledge of 20 years ago. If someone must shed blood, it'll be us. Our hands will be soaked in it to save as many lives as possible.
But...
I must also request that you open fire.
Lord Vittorio...
General Rockbine is obstructing the peace, which is a grave crime. Furthermore,
You see? Even Lord Vittorio agrees. Now fire the Admonisher and save Grangale from this threat.
Unfortunately, we can't just fire the Admonisher. It takes precise atmospheric calculations to avoid vaporizing all of Mount Nostel. Should we miss, they'll fire before we can get off a second shot.
So we have to sit on our hands until the calculations are ready?
We've got no choice then. I'll go there myself. Who knows? This might just be a misunderstanding. Unlikely as that sounds. Can't have the Admonisher wasting shots, right?
I'll go with you. General Rockbine won't waste any time knowing that the Admonisher is aimed at him.
All right. Follow me. There is something I want to give you.
Is this satisfactory, Lieutenant General Wallgainer?
If it keeps the invaders out of our lands, it's acceptable. But we'll strengthen our defenses just in case.
Lord Seldus.
I assure you that we will only fire the Admonisher if necessary.
I appreciate your concern, but I'm worried. The PMB owes its existence to the Admonisher. Should it be shot down before Sir Cryas gets there?
I too appreciate your concern. The peace we've achieved was made possible by the Admonisher. We use it according to a strict code of justice. We must have assurance of the General's betrayal before firing.
Why do humans make things so hard? They're making my head hurt.
I know. I don't like complicated matters either.
Some scholar.
Anyways, all this must be hard on everyone. What should we do? Are we leaving now?
Yeah, we don't have much time. If it turns out there's no need to fire, we'll send up a signal flare. If they don't see anything, they'll fire the Admonisher as planned.
Aren't we putting ourselves in danger?
If we're still there when the Admonisher fires, then yeah. So we can't waste any time.
It pains me to ask you this, but if you could... Thank you.
Let's go! First, we should head east to Zerdok, then northwest from there to Mount Nostal's summit. We're short on time. Head for the summit.
Sir, it's the enemy!
You PMB scum are finally here.
General Rockbine! What are you doing with that thing?
You already know the answer. I'm going to wipe the Grangalians out and take back our land. But first, I've got to take care of that meddlesome PMB and the weapon they're lording over us.
Don't do anything foolish. The Admonisher is aimed right at you. If you don't stop this, they will fire.
I'm well aware of that. But they can't shoot back if I shoot them down first. All units, prepare to attack! Hold them off while we prepare to fire the weapon!
Sir, yes, sir. We will give our lives to fire the weapon.
They'll stop at nothing to fire that thing.
The Admonisher will fire once the calculations are complete. We may not have to fight, you know?
Rockbine looks ready to fire before they can finish.
Damn! We should have devised a way to communicate with the Admonisher as well.
In any case, we must stop them from firing that weapon.
Guard this place with your lives! For Nayland!
Yes, sir. Once this is done, nobody can stop us. Not Grangale, not the PMB, no one.
Sick or not, why would one of the continent's most formidable slayers wait for us to arrive before firing?
That does seem likely. We don't know his plan, so stay alert.
Whatever the case, we have to hurry or we'll be vaporized. Come on!
Sorry, everybody. But I'll see to it that your deaths were not in vain. Oh. I underestimated your